Welcome back, Wolfpack. Vrolos here to a Pokemon toy opening, kind of. These are most certainly knockoff Pokemon toys. It cost me $17 to get 144 of them, and as you can see, the box is not very big. That's my hand. The camera's just really zoomed in because I don't have a really wide desk. I haven't looked at this yet, so let's go and pull out this. And that's our first experience with the Pokemon toys here. Now, I don't know how many generations or what kind of Pokemon toys to expect. Actually, wait a second. It looks like multiple bags of stuff. So there's like one giant bag, and then there's other bags inside of it. Oh, this is actually pretty neat. Okay. Oh, now I was about to say, this might be all second generation, but I can see already that the quality of these are... Actually, some of these are pretty nice, and other of these are absolutely hilarious. Oh my goodness. This is why I did this. I want the reaction of all these amazing little toys. Okay, so I opened up all the bags, and I tried not to look at them, but I already know this is well worth the value because of amazing Pokemon like this. That's right. And they're so small, too. It's going to be so hard to, like, make this look good for the camera, but they have Landorus Therian, guys, and I think that might actually be a shiny Landorus Therian. So we've already got a shiny Pokemon out of 144. What are the odds right there? So there are newer Pokemon, and there are things like this. So I don't even know where I'm going to make a pile, honestly. I guess I'm just going to throw them over there. Some of them actually look pretty decent. I have actually just grabbed a random one, but Simisear looks all right. He's got his nice little flamboyant look, and he's really flat though, like really flat. But it's all right. And then, I mean, I don't think I'm going to go through all of these individually, or else the video. Oh my goodness, I'm just going to pick out the hilarious ones, like Trevenant. I guess they ran out of brown today, and now it's all black. It actually looks pretty decent. Like, I can't get too close on it, but yeah, that looks pretty nice right there for Trevenant. I mean, this is the cool thing. I have 144 of these now, so the decent ones actually turn out to be okay Pokemon toys, and then the rest are just a nice experience. Like, all right, that's a pretty nice Masquerain right there. I can't really fault that one too much. We have got Clefable. Oh my goodness. Its poor eyes. Someone just markered that one on there and didn't let it dry, but the Clefable looks decent. Same with the Wigglytuff. It's somewhat there. It looks all right. Like, yeah, there's some good ones and there's some bad ones. This is supposed to be Mega Lucario. So, I mean, there's even Megas. Like, these toys are up to date. They're just a little off, and if I could like get closer on that one, I don't like having the auto focus with this, but because it makes it look funny. But you can see he's got a nice little mask on. He looks like a Ninja Turtle. Torchic. Nothing wrong with Torchic right here. Looks like a little bird. Happy little Torchic, except he doesn't have any expression whatsoever. Oh, we got Porygon 2. This actually looks like an older Porygon 2 figure. Like they had the darker colors on it. It's super lightweight though, so there's that. And all of these on the bottom say China. But fortunately, I was like reading the reviews, like, yeah, I pulled out my lead tester, and there's no lead paint on these bad boys because they're from China. That's an Eevee colored Flareon right there. That's a very rare Pokemon for sure. So yeah, we got an Eevee colored Flareon. I mean, these are neat. Like they're worth their value in comedy and maybe even figures. I mean, this Spinda has its own little stand right there. The colors are not correct, but that is indeed a Spinda. Why not? He's all right. A little bit of painting wrongs. Oh my goodness. All right, we have a Pikachu flavored Charizard. Yeah, what is going on with its eye? He can see into your soul, while also being the wrong color. Oh my goodness, it even looks worse from that. Boys, that is Derp. If you have ever wondered what Derp is or what Derp looks like, that's Derp. You know what? You're going right over here. You're going to the keep pile because that's pretty nice. And I wonder how many Pikachus we're gonna get. That's one Pikachu. Very basic. And I don't think there's another Pikachu in this bag, is there? Oh wow. We have effectively the same thing, except this one is a shiny Weasel. I mean, that's not bad, honestly. Like the painting on this one's pretty nice. So it looks like they just got some kids to slap on some colors, and sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. These are, so like I said, some of these are hit and miss, some of these aren't. Blastoise looks a little too happy, but still a pretty decent Blastoise. I mean, yeah, it's all there so far. Oh, hey, what's this guy right here? Grovyle. Oh, I pulled it up like this. I was like, what's this supposed to be? Nah, it's a Diglett. Can't really screw up a Diglett, and fortunately, I don't think they did. So the Diglett, I'll get the pass right there. That one gets the pass. We have, wow. They tried. I feel like they tried, and this almost seems like it's a mold for something else, but this one's pretty nice on the Reuniclus. I mean, yeah, I could like do this for all of them if you want to sit through a long video. I might just like highlight the best ones, but so far, I mean, these are pretty nifty. We got Pelipper. Pelipper's all right. Maybe I should just like slap the whole bag out. 6 bags divided by 144. There's a good amount and stuff. So let's start picking. Oh my goodness. He's got special eyes for sure. Nice little transparent paint on the tail though. Like the effect is there. Purple Loudred. We also have a Delcatty and Coughing. So Coughing, Alakazam. Like yeah, the rest of these aren't too bad. I mean, the Gigalith is a little dark. So it looks like they just don't have brown except when you're making the wrong colored Flareon. Then they have all kinds of brown. Like it comes off as red, but I swear in real life it's actually really brown. There's no reddish to it. The Swampert has seen better days. I will say that. The tail is also a little translucent, really thin. Alakazam. You know, at least I can tell what these Pokemon are. Seviper, also known as like Super Squiggly. And oh my goodness, I did not look at it from the front. Yeah, you gotta look at all the angles with these. But not bad overall, so I'm just gonna put these down here. What else do we have for this bag? So I'm gonna just grab a new bag right here. And yeah, we got Shinx. Shinx isn't bad. Oh my goodness. What? This one's even better. That eye looks that way. That eye looks that way. So that is going to be our Charizard Y, I believe. That's Charizard Y. Yes, it is. Oh, hey, I see a Typhlosion. And they didn't really screw it up. It looks like they took an existing Charizard, or not Charizard, Typhlosion toy, and the paint job is kind of junky, but the cast is pretty good. And the mold on it's all right. Pretty nice. You can't really mess up Trapinch. Delibird. All right, I don't want to have to make a joke, but I mean, that is the wrong shade of this color. And that's all I'm gonna leave it at. And also I don't think its eyes are supposed to be entirely black like that. He's got the shady glasses on. He's got shades while being the wrong shade. If you catch my drift. Something's not right here. I understand Golbat's all mouth, but if you could see this in person, it's just it's actually nightmare fuel. I'm gonna not respect that one. Snivy. Snivy has looks really sad. Snivy looks really, really sad with this paint job. We have another Eevee. So here's Eevee. Where'd that Flareon go off to? If I can find it. Here's Flareon. They actually look the correct color when next to each other. I feel like the Eevee's just a little too gray, and the Flareon should be the Eevee color. It looks really like I'm actually kind of mad because it's not representing real life on from what I see from the camera. Like it's not that red. It's a brown. And then Eevee is gray. We have all kinds of things right here right now. So we have a Zweilous. I think that's how you pronounce it. At least it doesn't have eyes, so you can't screw up that paint job. We got. Wow, yeah, they did pretty good on the Shroomish as well. I mean, these are actually pretty decent. Like, if you consider the value proposition, except for this for dragon types, I guess they were like, oh, anything that looks like a dragon, just make it yellow. Tyrantrum, like, the paint on it's good. The color's terrible. That's all right. We got a little Blissey. Some of these are also different sizes. Munchlax, that just looks like, it looks cheap, but it also kind of looks all right. And then we do have a Mr. Mime. Oh my. What did they do to Mr. Mime? You okay there, buddy? I think he's seeing double, and not in a good way. We got Zangoose, or not Zangoose, we got Linoon. Just a long little dude right there. Oh my goodness, this is actually an Ivysaur. It's like the smallest Ivysaur. Smallest little Ivysaur ever. But yep, that's going to be Ivysaur right there. We also get the... I know Aurorus is the evolution. I actually don't remember what... Aurora. It's just like called Aurora, I think. We get the Dino. And then we also have Purloin. Or not... Is that Purloin? Yeah, I think that's the first one. Whoa. Hello there, Tentacool. I was trying to wonder what this was because upside down it looked like really, really funky and slimy. Oh, so we also have the Slack Off, the Ninetales, and then an attempt at a Magmortar. It just doesn't have a face. But you can tell the shape is there. All right, so we're getting through these pretty decently. What do we have here? Oh, there are some really funny ones here, like Delphox, the clown Pokemon. Also, we have a blue Rhyhorn. Yo, that's like next level. Blue Rhyhorn. That's next level color discoloration. There's something in the water in China apparently, and it causes really funky colors. The Ember actually doesn't look too bad. There's a little bit of stuff here from it not being like taken out of the mold properly, but it's okay. Yeah, it's all right. Actually, that's a pretty decent Ember figure except for that little bit, and I can just chip that away. Politoed. Politoed just kind of has a funky eye going on right there, but not too bad. I mean, like, it's more about the hilarious colors. Oh, there's a Lugia. Did they screw up the Lugia? Yes. Yes, they did. You can actually see, like, the markings for where the paint should be. The blue should be about there, but it's not. So, that's Lugia. All my childhood hopes and dreams have now crumbled. And a couple of these also fell off the table I have. Go-Goat, you know, because that's Go-Goat's color right there. Hey, a Mew. Oh my goodness. For those of you guys who played the original Pokemon games, it's like, it's an interesting Mew sprite right there. It doesn't look too bad from some angles, but from others, it's kind of meh. Alright, somehow they managed to make the Cascoon look a bit weird. We also have Manaphy, because Manaphy is absolutely that color. It's like I'm just going through the Pokedex and making comments on how off it can be. I don't like the smug look on this Wailmer, and he has like a weird teardrop shape to him. It's a little off. A lot of these things are either absolutely off or just a little off. I mean, Ralts doesn't have eyes, so they didn't mess up that paint job. Well, it does have eyes, but not really visible eyes. Then there's a Sylveon. Sylveon looks like it was a different Eevee that painted itself to look like a Sylveon. That's my story, I'm sticking to it. It doesn't feel as bright and happy as a Sylveon should. Oh, hey, look at this. We have a bird. We have a red and gray bird that just looks like he's chilling around being a red and gray bird. Lotad. Actually, Lotad's not really too screwed up. Just a little bit of paint mess ups. Gengar. Oh. Gengar seems a little too tall. Other than that, no problems. I should do like a scale of 1 to 10 for each of these. Yeah, I'm gonna start doing that. Aron. 5 out of 10. Maybe 6. I'll bump that one up to 6. Oh. We have Wailord. Wailord literally looks like it could be any generic whale out of like a 5-cent toy thing. Yeah, this is China's take on a Wailord. It just looks like a whale, and it also has that weird teardrop shape thing going on for it. Zapdos with no face, kind of. Hey, they got the black on the back. That's actually surprising. Wow, this one's from 2007. They've been bootlegging these for a while. Caesar. Caesar's all right. And then we also have the Blossom, which, the color, it's a little too green. Okay, so that's all of those. Wow, we're getting through these. We only got 3 bags left. 140 toys is a lot, Jesus. Okay. What do we have here? We have another batch, and actually some of these don't look too bad except for the Ho-Oh. Except for the Ho-Oh. There we go. It just looks weird the way its head is turned, and they didn't really care about the back at all. So that's Ho-Oh, guys. Oh my. Oh my. Oh my. This has to be a rare one. It's the actual Mewtwo in armor from the movie. Yo, this toy like doesn't even exist. That's how cool it is. This one's going over there. That one's a cool toy. We got another Aron. Oh, we're starting to see duplicates now. We're starting to see some duplicates. Unless I picked that one up. Maybe I might have picked that one up for the pile. It might have gotten contaminated, but yeah. Okay, so maybe no duplicates yet. Actually, that's very surprising that we haven't gotten a serious amount of duplicates. Someone said that they got like every other one was almost a duplicate. Machop. Kind of an older, wider face Machop, but it's okay. We got the Lombre, so we're starting to piece together some evolutionary trees. Lombre's chin's got some funk to it. Liepard. Liepard is... looks like a Liepard. Ignore the face, and it looks like a Liepard. We got the Emolga. Hey, looks like an Emolga. Something about the face is a little too round, though. Yeah, this is... oh, my goodness. There we go. Now we got another too dark of a color right there. So there's a Samurott, there's a Squirtle. Ah, the Squirtle looks like a little kid's toy from way back in the day, but this one, this actually might be the best toy in the entire lot, because it's Miltank, but it's got evil eyes. It's got the super evil Miltank eyes. This is an accurate representation of what Miltank is. This might actually be the most accurate Miltank ever produced. So that's a very special Miltank, and it's really awesome. So yeah, we're gonna put that one over in the good pile, because that's truly what Miltank is. This actually looks like a real figure. Like, it's cast well, except for the mouth. The mouth is actually not colored in at all. I was about to say, from this angle, it looks like a McDonald's toy or something. It's actually not too bad for a Finnegan toy. There we go. We got Simisage. We got Zorua. Why does it have an eye on its nose? It's Zorua! Couldn't you tell? That's kind of funky. I'm just gonna leave that here and have its nose stare at you while I do the rest of these. There you go. Just enjoy that one. We got Blaziken. It's Blaziken. You know, it doesn't look like it's doing too much, but it's a Blaziken for sure. And let's go and pour out the rest of these into my hand because it makes it a little easier that way. Ooh, got Giratina. I mean, for the amount of Pokemon we're getting a lot of Pokemon right now. And it's been a really good variety, except, you know, Giratina, a little off, but we'll see what Kyogre, question mark, has to say about that one. It's busting out of the water, can't you tell? I mean, I don't know if that's just lazy or what, but the color is so faded on that. Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to see if I can actually up the saturation on my camera. That's not really doing too much. Not really doing too much. That's how great, like, this is such a pale blue that joy cannot escape its surface. It's like the black hole of excitement. I mean, that color bums me out. Oh my god, it's so flat. It's like oh my. It's like they took some kind of anthropomorphic kid's chicken toy and decided to turn it into Mega Blaziken. This one is extra. There we go. I think that sums up the Blaziken right there. Oh my. See, why would you ban something that looks this dumb? Actually, maybe it's just trying to fool you from its absurd strength. That's a keeper right there. We got Camerupt. Not bad. Can't really screw up some of these, like Camerupt. Whoa. You know, you look at the Serperior, and then it looks at you back, and you start to have nightmares. Alright, so we got, That's a thing. So Vibrava has probably... It's either seen better days, or he's seeing into the future for better days. That one's pretty crazy. Oh, there's Hypno. Hypno's looking like an Egyptian over here. That looks like you just kind of found a hieroglyph of a Hypno. Never heard of what a Hypno does, and then decided to make a mold out of it. From that, I give it a 9 out of 10. For an actual Hypno, not so much. We have Pidgeot, obviously, Hand, and Oddish. I mean, hey, this Oddish is kind of nice. Like, again, Oddish is one of the ones you can't really screw up. The colors, a little flat. I think they could do better on these blues and these grays and stuff and the browns, but I mean, that's actually a little nice accessory. Like, if you had a little flower pot garden or something, you could actually put that Oddish in there, and it would work pretty well. And then there's Dedenne. This Dedenne is an absolute wreck when it comes to the painting. Like, if I could get closer and show the quality of it, but I mean, you can even see, like, visible chip marks and stuff, and there was an attempt. The Dedenne could have looked nicer, but this person, I don't think has ever painted before in his life, is what I can see out of that. And we're already done with that bag. All right. Oh, wow. I think we're down to our last bag. Okay. So never mind, we didn't have 3 left. We had like 2 left, and now we're on to our last bag. Oh man, I didn't think we'd be done this quick, but yeah, we have no duplicates still. We're getting 6th generation Pokemon, and oh, I see a duplicate. How upsetting. So one of the ones that fell off. Oh wait, no, we still have 2 bags. Never mind. Wow, I'm just seeing like a pile of toys. Okay, we got 2 bags left, guys, and let's start off with a Nidorino. Yep. Then we also have Drillbur. Oh. Oh. That's genuinely hilarious. That look right there. And I'm just gonna leave him. That's all you have to know about Drillbur right there. Oh, and the Zora fell off at some point. Another Blastoise, this time Mega. How is it that the Megas are so screwed up for all of these? I mean, they got the big cannon right, but then the rest of the coloring is just very, very lazy for that. What do we got? We got Heracross. Is that its eye? Oh my goodness. So you just have these yellow glowing eyes piercing you from the darkness. And the rest of it's kind of flat. For the Heracross, we got Venipede. Yo, the Venipede has a good amount of detail on the bottom of it. Like, they got its little legs and stuff. And he actually has that really jaded, hates everything kind of look to it. Could have been done a little better, but still pretty nice. For the Venipede, oh my goodness. It looks like a teddy bear. It looks like some kind of... It looks like something out of Winnie the Pooh on the Bluzzle. That's amazing. That's amazing. That's going over there. All right, what do we have next? We have a... Is that... No, Hoppip, and then it becomes this thing. Oh man, I don't remember the evolution of Hoppip. I think that's a Skiploom. And not because I don't think it looks not like a Skiploom, but I don't remember what the evolution of Hoppip is called. I'm pretty sure it's a Skiploom. Something about this Axew. No, it's got the tusk and stuff. It just seems a little too chibi. Seems a little too funky right there on the Axew. Next up, we also have Reggie. Wow. That's a green Registeel. So it looks like it was Regicopper, and then it kind of rusted out a bit, or, you know, you got a little bit of that patina on it. We also have a Seedot. It's a purple acorn, obviously. Or when you... Haven't you seen a Seedot before? Jeez. Then we also have Furfrou. I mean, until you get to its very menacing stare, it looks like a Furfrou. It's a very, very simple shape on the Furfrou. This guy just didn't care. I think this guy might have just rage quit on this one. All right, so we don't have too much going on ourselves for that. We also have Golem. Wow, this Golem actually looks pretty decent until it looks very, very sad. He looks very worried. This Golem looks very, very worried, and I don't even. Maybe he sees like rain coming, so he's very worried. We got Magnemite. Magnemite's actually pretty decent because it's a very, again, simple Pokemon. Very nice right there. This is a very. Let's clear these guys off. This is a very dark Luxray. That is a... Doesn't even have like the yellow tail and stuff. That's just very dark Luxray. Very dark Luxray. Slowbro. Don't do drugs. Don't do drugs, kid. Oh, hey, we got Skiddo. Skiddo, same miscoloration. He's got like some kind of weird Sonic the Hedgehog kind of look to his face with the way that there's like way too much white around the eyes. It doesn't really match up with the face. Got Golduck. Actually, Golduck doesn't look too bad. Never mind. We also have Executor. They just did the same emotion. Actually, no, they captured all of Executor's emotions when you look at it. Very derp, very happy, and then absolute abomination. Ah, good job. They were able to fail so hard they turned it into an Executor. And then we have Mega Mewtwo Y. Oh yeah, that's a Mega Mewtwo Y if I've ever seen it right there. And then the last two. Oh, looks like we got another Cascoon. And then we also have Combusken. It's karate chopping. Yeah, it's like, hi, yeah. Nailed it. All right, so now we're on to our last bag. I know you guys don't want this glorious experience to end anymore, but what do we have now? Let's just dump it out and just enjoy what we have. So that's the rest of my Pokemon toys. We have a real Kyogre this time. It's got dark on the colors, but at least you can distinguish the red and stuff. So, I mean, looks a little better. It's a little better on that Kyogre. We got another, oh, there's the duplicates. Got another Delibird. We got Shiftry this time. Something tells me that that's not what a Shiftry is supposed to look like. Got Tentacruel. That is a very, that's something about Squidward colors and nightmares and Tentacruel with way too many tentacles. That's not. Got a Wurmple. Looks shiny. Looks like a shiny Wurmple. Isn't shiny Wurmple purple? I don't know. It's a lot more pink than a Wurmple should be. It's not red at all. We got, wow. They're even going into the obscure Pokemon like Petalil. We have a Beautifly right here. Not really too beautiful, honestly. It's kind of missing something. It's a little dark. Hey, we get an Entei. Nice. Kind of. This Doug Trio's gone. Doug Trio down. So yeah, got Doug Trio. Can't really mess that one up. Actually, Doug Trio looks pretty nice. Wow. Skrelp. Then we also have Jirachi. Eh, Jirachi, he wants you to give him a hug. He really wants to give you a hug. Or he wants a hug. Oh my goodness, the face. There's like the details on the face, and he looks like some kind of gnome. We got Magneton. Oh, it looks like one of the top parts didn't even come out of the casting right there. It needs, yeah. Magneton is all kinds of mess. Oh, hey, look at that. We got a Regirock. I mean, that's an interesting little paint job take on a Regirock, but yeah, not bad. They're working with what they've got to try to draw in the cracks and stuff. We got Pan. I think his arm came off, unless he's, nah. I'm pretty sure he's missing an arm. Okay, well, as for the Floette, looks pretty nice. It's like it's a flower. Again, I would put this in my garden if I had one. So we have a Galvantula. Oh, it looks like Sumisei or Panpour whatever was also missing its tail. That's a tail of some sort that just kind of came off, or maybe that's its arm. I don't know. We got Galvantula. It's a little too white to be a Galvantula, very pasty, but there's an attempt at a Galvantula here for sure. We have Chikorita, and then we just have the rest of them. So there we go. Alright, so if you guys want to buy this for yourself, just look up 144-piece Pokemon toy. I don't want to promote this. I don't want to promote obvious knockoffs, but I had fun. There's a couple of salvageable toys, and if anything, they look cool that I could just like maybe just have them all stacked up on a shelf somewhere, and then someone's going to be like, oh, hey, you got a lot of Pokemon toys. And then they go and they see things like this. And then they go and they find something like this. And then they realize that I'm either dealing with some kind of very sketchy Chinese company, or maybe I also have a knack for collecting very, very messy Pokemon toys. So if you guys enjoyed this video, might be a bit of a long-winded video, but I hope you all have a nice day. Thank you for watching. Oh, that's right. Just it's in the video by having Zoria stare into your soul. Into the box you all go. This is actually pretty fun.